guys doing? Hope you're going to have an awesome day today. Arrowverse here. If you haven't already, you do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead and push that bell for notifications so you can get the scoop of my news upcoming videos. Alright, well, just saw The Flash, season 8. This episode was pretty interesting. We got to see Ronnie back. Was it actually really Ronnie back? We're going to have to find out. Let's do a recap video, shall we? Alright, so back at Star Labs. This is in 2012, the beginning of where Ronnie actually first started working on the particle accelerator. This is where he finally met Keiynan for the first time. They're chatting up with each other, having a good time, and eventually, yeah, they end up dating after this. So what happened in the present? Oh yeah, where we left off of? We left off of where she heard Ronnie's voice and Ronnie was saying, "Bring me back." He mentioned one word, well, two words, a place where he wants Keiynan to meet her at. So Katie is thinking like, I need to create a device that will actually bring Ronnie back. But what kind of device should I create? Back in Cold City, let's just say that Sue told the runaway girl, "You need to leave right now." She tried to call Barry, but her phone just disappeared somehow. So the girl runs out of the room, and Iris passes out because Iris is, I don't know, she's really time sick. Back at Star Labs, so they're seeing 3 new victims, 3 new bodies that are going to be found. Interesting thing is that these bodies, they have nothing in common. The thing is that only Keiynan knows them for some reason. She knows them from at a science conference, convention, yeah, I believe it's called. And so she says it's Ronnie because Ronnie was talking to her, and she said, "How can you tell it's Ronnie?" And she said the reason why it's Ronnie is because some of his particles are from the singularity, meaning that some of them got inside his complexmer. Since it's inside his complexmer, so she's thinking about a way how to bring him back to life. How to bring the dead back to life. How crazy are you enough to be that bliss? So Barry is really cautious about this. And she has the quantum splicer, Keiynan, already. She says, "I'm going to bring him back." Alright, so Keiynan has to talk to Marcus. She tells Marcus she's been working with Team Flash, and then her husband, that's been dead for 7 years, and so now finally back, she's trying to resurrect him. Marcus understood, and he let Keiynan go. So right now, Barry is focusing on the Spear Magical Spear, meaning it's going to be a backup just in case if they need to trap Ronnie. Now, Keiynan agrees with Barry's strategy, but she says, let's just give Keiynan a chance. But as for Cecile, the Black Flame is messing with Cecile's mind, telling her that he's in pain and he wants to end the pain. So Barry and Cecile go and talk to Keiynan about this situation. She says that Ronnie talked to her and she wants to end, well, he wants to end his life. Barry was trying to explain to Keiynan, you cannot bring the dead back to life. Look what I tried to do with my mother. I tried to stop Dawn, and this ended up having consequences. Keiynan just said, I'm bringing back Ronnie to life. So this is 2013. Ronnie and Keiynan are living together, and yes, they are actually on their 1-year anniversary. They're about to go to, I guess, a resort Keiynan has. So back at Cold City, what's going on here? The thing is, Iris wakes up from her little time sickness coma. When she wakes up, his runaway girl is pissed off, and she touches Iris, and Iris like vanishes in front of her eyes, and she just leaves. She walks out through the wall. Yes. So Barry's telling the rest of the Team Flash that we got to stop this. We don't want Keiynan doing this, going through the plan. They're all for it, and right now Keiynan is realizing the words Ronnie told her inside the apartment. It's where they actually met at, and it's where Ronnie proposed to her. So that's the idea. She's saying that she needs to take the quantum splicer to the park where Ronnie actually proposed to her. And Frost confronts up to Katie, tells her every single thing what Barry and Team Flash wants to do. But Frost is, well, she says she has her back. She brought the quantum splasher to Katie. So Barry was about to suck in the black flames into the spear. But it did work fully. Frost ends up freezing the spear and breaks out the black flames. Now Keiynan says, relax Barry, let Keiynan do this, let her try. So Keiynan puts a quantum splicer on Ronnie over his shoulder. Well, it sure did bring back Ronnie. It brought back his body. And yes, he was passed out in a coma, so they took him back to Star Labs to do some research on him. And yes, apparently a whole Team Flash, they had apologized to Keiynan, saying that we're sorry for doubting you, basically. Yes. And so Barry's trying to call Iris inside the Pintos. But the thing is that Sue actually comes to see Barry, and she explains to Barry, I don't know where Iris is. She disappeared. Now, she's going to be explaining every single detail, what they've been doing, what they were up to. So Keiynan noticed that Ronnie is out of bed right now. She follows Ronnie into, I'd say, the lounge, yes. And she's hearing his voice, but Ronnie's voice is turning into something different, something sinister, like psychotic. Now, when he turns around, he says that Ronnie's been dead, Keiynan. He suppressed the black flames to his normal body. At first, I thought this was Hunter Zolomon with the black eyes at first. That's what I thought, but no. It's the black flames that's controlling Ronnie's body as a protagonist. It's using it as a host. But it gives itself a different type of name. And this type of name is very eerie and very creepy crazy. Alright. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, I'll see you all in the next video, of course.